have to stop for. But yeah, I just wanted to inform everybody. Looks like we're live. Welcome, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is round 10, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, the second quarterfinals. We have the connectors fighting it out today with nothing but funk. And this is going to be a very interesting matchup because we already have one team in the semifinals. Whoever wins today is going to be their opponents. Then we have quarterfinal 3 and 4, which is scheduled this week and early next week, from where we will get our other remaining two teams for the finals. So super excited. And before we begin, I mean, always a shout out to teams who can sit together and quiz. Fede and Alvaro. It's awesome that you're sitting together representing the true meaning of connectors.
Yes, connecting and stuff.
Connecting. Nice.
Yeah.
You can literally do that Nokia, like, that thing.
Or the Dragon Ball thing,
Oh yeah, you can do the. Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
what a callback! I love it.
I wasn't prepared. We did it before.
Fusion, and I can just play the background music. Nice. Theo and John, welcome as well. Thank you so much for joining in. I know time always is a critical matter when it comes to organizing this. So I'm glad that we could find this time, and also we actually had to reschedule. We were supposed to be the first quarterfinals, but because of some family emergency, we had to reschedule. But I'm glad that we were actually able to do this. All right, so I am sharing my screen in a minute. Give me just 1 second, and then we will go live. We are already live. Then we will present my screen as well. Let me know when you guys can see my screen.
All right, can see it.
Awesome. All right, everybody's ready. Since this is the quarterfinals, I don't think I need to spend a lot of time explaining the rules, but I will mention that one of the things that we did and was pretty liked in the previous edition, which is the speed round, is now coming back. So we also have the speed round. I'll give you more details about what speed round actually does when we get to it. But in the meantime, are you guys ready to do some trivia?
Let's do it.
Yes, let's go.
Awesome. Since we had Fede and Alvaro as the first participant, we'll give you guys the first pick. But yeah, as usual, we have like a couple of people in the chat. I know we're starting 30 minutes earlier than our usual time, so there might be people who might not join until the first 30 minutes. But chat, you know your responsibilities. Please, wrong answers. Let's have some fun. The only rule that we have on the quiz is please don't be a cheater. Big Brother, which is Sarika, officially our official scorekeeper, and our Big Brother is behind the screen right now in incognito mode, looking at everybody and making sure that you're not cheating. These are the ideal recommended quizzing poses. At any point in time, if possible, try to keep your hands on the screen as much as possible. Otherwise, that's all right if you have to move around a little as well, but just recommended quizzing poses so that we don't get comments in the chat and in the YouTube video that I have to pause or remove later on. It says, looks like this person was searching on the internet at this exact point. And I have to moderate those comments and I remove them because we are doing this for fun. And looks like Theo has a secret partner today. Yeah, but that's allowed. That's allowed to you.
I decided to make it official if he's helping.
Of course.
I hope there's a lot of answers with the word meow in it.
Nice. Good one, John. All right. So as I was saying, since the connectors were the first team to officially make it to the game today, we will give the first pick to connectors. We'll do the same as in the usual manner. We have 10 questions, one question per team. And connectors, we can kick it off with you picking the first number.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we are going to go for the question 5.
Yes.
All right. Question number 5 is a very interesting question. You need to tell me these famous addresses. There are 4 famous fictional addresses that are given. You need to tell me what these are. 4 Privet Drive, Little Winning, Surrey, school, some sort of school, Grey Malkin Lane, North Salem, New York, Apartment 5A, 129 New York City, 1725 Slough Avenue, Scranton, PA. What are these four addresses? Or
Damn.
where have you seen them?
I'm sorry. Whoa. These are okay, Private Drive.
Do you have any of those?
I think yes. I think the first one I know. A School of New York. That rings a bell. The next one rings a bell too, and the last one I think I know what it is. I think I have 2 out of 4.
I think I cannot help you here
No.
with any other more. So
The second one is cool.
okay, I think you can
Yeah.
go for this.
Yeah, should I go for those two? The first one would be Harry Potter's how do you say foster parents? Yeah, Harry
Okay.
Potter's foster parents' house, and the last one is the office's office, which is the Scranton branch for what's the paper company called now? It's not coming to my head. Okay, it's the office's office.
Okay.
Chandler Mifflin's Scranton branch office.
Okay. All right. So that's your final answer?
Yes.
Any guesses for the other two?
The other two.
That's all right. If you don't know, we can just pass and we
No,
can move on to.
The thing is that they ring a bell, but no, I'm gonna pass.
Okay, perfect. So you're right on the first and the fourth one. First is Harry's foster parents' address, the cupboard under the stairs. The fourth is Dunder Mifflin's Scranton branch address. We go to Nothing But Funk for the second and third.
Any ideas, Teo? The third, I'm thinking, is that Friends?
The second one sounds a little witchy, considering the North Salem, which I think was something witch related, but I have no idea. School of what? School of
Yeah.
some weird witchy magic.
Yeah, not sure. Yeah, I can't even think of a school. Any other thoughts on the third one? Do you think that's Friends?
No idea. I'm passing from my side.
Yeah.
Frances places George Washington slept.
So let's say number 3 is one of the Friends' apartment, and I think we're just going to have to pass on number 2. I can't
Okay.
think of it.
Do you want to give me an exact answer? I'll give you part points on the friends, but if you give me the exact apartment, whose apartment, I'll give you full points.
Trying to remember. I don't know if it's the girls or the boys.
That's all
What do
right.
you think, Teo?
So your final answer?
Yeah,
for third?
we'll go with the boys. So
Okay. So friends, boys. Okay. So not boys, but yeah, like kind of, because they were actually up, neighbors across the hall. But
Right.
the official address is officially friends, Monica's apartment. We'll close the question because
Monica's.
I don't have an answer for, or like for 0.25, I can't give a hint, but I'll give you 1.5 points for the correct crack on the third one, which is the friend's address. And for the connectors, I'll give 5 points, 2.5 points each for the correct answer for Harry and Dunder Mifflin. The other was actually Excess Mansion, Xavier School for gifted youngsters from Marvel Comics. That's where literally the Xavier School is. That's why I mentioned school dash dash dash. That was the address.
Some of
All
my
right.
friends are gonna kill me. I have.
Yeah.
I have. Oh my God.
All right, we close out the question number 5. So Sarika, for score, Nothing But Funk get 1.5 and the connectors get 5 points for question number 5. And we go back to the wall for Nothing But Funk to pick a number.
all right, Teo, go ahead.
You are a good friend, John. Thank you. I will again go with question 1.
Oh, question number 1. Nice. All right. A very simple question. There's a new brand in the market called Sacred. That's how they pronounce it or write it. It's a hair care brand founded in 2024. It's self funded and for all hair types. Its origin states that X could not find hair technology that works for all hair textures. So X funded the development of a custom biokeratin. After 6 years, it is now in the market in Feb 2024 and a very rapidly growing hair care brand. Who is X? Who is the founder of Sacred? Somebody famous, obviously. That's why I have put this question here.
Easy question. That was very bold of you.
Yeah,
This question is not fair for me. Huh?
The Rock, nice, Sean. Coming up with somebody bald. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm not a same thing. I'm not much of a hair care person. Any ideas?
Not really. We need ears for something to come to Bulgaria from America. So probably in 5 years' time.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of somebody famous would be Beyonce.
I still have 10 seconds to make a guess.
I'm still useless. Thank you.
All right. Final answer time. Nothing but funk.
Beyonce, you gonna go with that?
Final answer, Beyonce.
Of course.
Yeah, that's
That
good.
is correct. Beyonce is the person who has launched Sacred. And that's why I said famous person, Beyonce Sacred. That's how she put that
Wow,
name
you're
out.
a legend, John.
Oh,
Great
pure
crack,
luck.
John. Great
Good
crack.
one.
Pure luck.
10 points for question number 1 for
Wow.
nothing but funk. And we go back to the wall for connectors to pick a number.
So let's go with question number 3. Then
All right, question number 3. Here it is. The word dash stems from a Hindi word which means tie dyeing, or further stems from a Sanskrit word which means he ties or a bond. The dash found popularity in the US in 1700s when users preferred colored and patterned ones over white ones, as the former hid tobacco stains better. Decorative dash were also common gear, particularly for cowboys and entertainers such as Willie Nelson. Around the same time, dash also became popular with motorcyclists. What are we talking about? What's the word that could be stemming from this Hindi word, which means dying?
but with motorcyclists, what is Marlboro? Because the former heat tobacco stays better. The former in the US during the late colored and patterned ones. I know this is something. He dies upon.
I like Yen's answer for the last question. Vin Diesel for the hair care brand.
Yes, come on. Where is it? Come on, gear. It's really nice.
Tie dyeing.
Willie Nelson. How do you say those? Trenzas in English.
Drinks.
Yeah. How do you say? Yeah. I cannot find the English word right now.
Yeah.
It's the 3 things that you
Put like this. Yeah.
make together. You know. How do you call them, man? In English?
Yes.
Oh man, trenzas in Spanish.
Strings that you
Those strings
the hair
that
strings
you
that you cross.
no threads, no dreads.
No, threads is similar to
Ah.
thing. Yeah, that's the word for that.
PP Longstock.
Any guesses, guys?
Yeah, exactly. Final answer. Final answer.
Mm.
I don't know. Final answer. Oh my god! I hate when this happens.
No, I don't.
So guys,
Locks.
on pass.
Sorry, locks.
Locks, not locks.
No locks.
We go to nothing but funk.
So Teo, I'm thinking bandana.
I'm thinking the same thing, like this thing that they're tying
Hmm.
over their mouth and nose,
Right,
because
because of the
these.
tobacco stains and the Western. So, yeah, we'll say bandana.
Final answer.
Yes.
That is correct. The word you were looking for is bandana. The word bandana comes from the Hindi word bandhan. That's why I didn't pronounce the word. It's literally called bandhan, and it means a bond. And like it originally was for cowboys, and then rappers, musicians, and even motorcyclists used to tie it on their head. Of course, Tupac Shakur being one of the very most famous ones wearing a bandana there. Great crack. Question number three. Nothing but funk gets 7 points for that steal. And we go back to the wall for nothing but funk to pick a number.
Your
Let's do
choice,
number,
John.
let's do number 6.
All right. Question number six. A visual question. Identify these two companies with their old logos.
Mm. That second one, the Bank of America card, that might be Visa. I can't think of what else it would be. That first one doesn't really look familiar.
Looks like something that is photo related, but I'm not 100% sure. Like
Yeah, maybe.
Konica Minolta or something like this.
Yeah, or Kodak.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, you take a guess at the first, and I'll take a guess at the second.
Let's go with Kodak for the first.
All right, so let's go Kodak and Visa.
Okay. Final answer.
Final answer.
Okay. Visa is correct. For that, I give you 5 points, but Kodak, unfortunately, is not. So for that, we go to the connectors.
You have any guess?
No, I think
Like something like
they go with colors and stuff.
with this sun,
Nikon.
some microsystems.
Mm,
Can it be?
Maybe. Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Not sure.
That's the other one was easy. That was Visa, but this one. mm, poof. What do you say?
If you don't have any guess, I will say some microsystems, but I don't know.
Yes,
want to go with
companies that are now cool. Go ahead.
Okay, Sun Microsystems.
Okay. Final answer.
Yes, I think so.
Not Sun Microsystems. We'll close the question again, being a visual question, and just 0.5 marks. The correct answer is Burger King. So that's one of the first logos of Burger King before they even became Burger King. That was the logos that they used to use. It was officially meant to be like a crown on the sun. That's what they used to call it. But Visa is correct. So for question number six, nothing but funk gets 5 points for Burger King and Visa. And we go back to the wall for connectors to pick a number.
Days in would have been good, Sean.
Okay, so let's go with question number 7.
All right, question number 7. It's an etymology question. This phrase originally means an unfriendly attitude shown to someone or something, especially by intentionally ignoring or showing no interest. Its origin is attributed to Sir Walter Scott in a work published in 1816. But the more common explanation that the phrase stems from serving a dash of mutton or other meat to an unwanted guest is an incorrect folk etymology, according to the linguist. What is this phrase, which is also an Adele song? The phrase originally means an unfriendly attitude shown to someone or something, especially by intentionally ignoring them.
Ignoring them.
Also, a big hint, it's a Adele song.
Wow. Intentionally ignoring them.
Unfriendly attitude shown to someone.
And Adele's song too. It's like, damn.
And then to sing in some songs.
Arlene says all about that bass. Oh gosh. And now that tune is playing in my head. It's such a catchy tune. All right, connectors.
Any guess or
Who's
something?
closest?
I have nothing.
I mean,
Is it?
so let's say something. Fresh meat.
Is
Something
it
like
fresh
that.
meat? No, it's just
No,
like,
no, I don't know.
well, yeah, it's something. I don't know. You say something. Specific intentionally ignoring someone. I don't know. I don't know. Ignore. I don't know. Or we're passing. We're passing.
Okay, you pass. We go to nothing but funk.
Yeah, Teo. I was thinking ignore too. So
By the description, I would say my name as an answer, but I don't think this is the correct.
um,
Oh,
Oh,
so I don't
no
know
idea. It
about
looks
the
like an old picture, like something not in the recent years of Adele, but
yeah.
yeah, I don't know the word.
I don't know her songs either. I mean, the only thing I can think of is intentionally ignore and show no interest. You would like turn your back. So, but I don't know, serving a turned back of mutton or serving a back of mutton. I don't know.
Whatever you say can be a suggestion. So
I don't know. That's all I can think of. Serving a back of mutton.
okay.
We'll go with that.
So, what's the phrase?
Serving a back of mutton.
Okay, not a back or turning a back. We go back to the connectors, and I'll give out a hint for 5 points. The hint is serving a dash dash is actually a big hint because what people used to say how this phrase comes into existence is if somebody came to your house and you didn't want them to stay, you would not serve them hot food. You would not serve them hot food, and the mutton or the meat would be like a bony piece. So like the second part, it's a two-word phrase. The second part is a body part, which what people used to say like a piece of mutton or goat. So second part is a body part. First part means not hot.
I think I got it.
What is-
When you don't like someone, you give them the cold shoulder. Cold shoulder. Final answer.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is
Yeah,
correct.
excellent.
Cold shoulder is
Yeah,
what we
good
Yeah,
were
job,
but
guys.
trying to get to.
I had the help of the hint.
Perfect. Question number 7. The connectors get 5 points after the hint, and we go back to the wall for nothing but fun to pick a number.
let's go with 9.
All right. Question number 9. All right, Theo. Don't Theo and John, don't get angry at me, but this is a purely musical question. There are 4 very famous bands that I want you to identify with their famous band or album's name that I have given. So the first 3 is one band, the next 3 is the other. I've given the years as well if that helps, but that's what we are looking for. We're looking for 4 bands whose famous albums or most famous albums are given.
I see the Beatles.
Yeah, I see the Beatles with Yellow Submarine and Rubber Soul. Um,
Oh, Smoke and Mirrors is uh, so close to something I can't remember.
I was just
I feel
thinking
like at
Night
least one
Visions.
album is a very, very famous album that I'm pretty sure you must have heard of that
Yeah,
band. Some might
like
be a little more obscure.
Bob Seeker. Is he the one that did Night Visions? Um, Let's see. Are you experienced access bros love? That's the 60s Electric Ladyland.
Okay, any guesses?
All right. So the Beatles for the one, Yellow Submarine. Do you have any, Teo, other than that one? Night Visions, let's go Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. 60s. Another 60s band. I've gone blank. I don't know, the Pointer Sisters.
Okay, and anything for the fourth one?
Yeah, that's after my time. So, Teo, that's more you in the
I've
2000s.
never heard of this thing.
Okay, that's fine. So you
Yeah.
say for Rubber Soul, Help and Yellow Submarine Beatles, which is correct. So 2.5 points for that correct crack. We go to the connectors for the other three.
Cool. I know the name of this band, but it's not coming up. Today I'm kind of slow. Yes, Radiohead. There you go.
Radiohead, okay.
Radiohead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what was this? I was thinking about Papa Roach, maybe, but I don't really know.
doesn't it might be, but it doesn't seem. It could be, but since there's help,
Sean says I have 3 of the 4. That's interesting.
yeah, yeah. It's this. What's this, man?
Maybe Rolling Stones, something like.
Yeah, Rolling Stones. I was thinking about
Stones,
Rolling
maybe.
Stones. Yeah, I was thinking about Rolling Stones or
At
60s.
the beginning, this.
Yeah, or Led Zeppelin, but no, Led Zeppelin doesn't have those names there. Electric Ladyland, Electric Ladyland. It's crazy.
And
Night Visions.
Night Visions.
Could this be the Dragons? Imagine Dragons, something like that.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Let's go for it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Rolling
Okay.
Stones.
So for final guesses, connectors.
Okay. Yeah. Rolling Stones, the first ones, the 60s.
Okay.
Night Visions, Imagine Dragons.
Okay.
Guessing, and Radiohead for the OK Computer, Kirei and Rainbow.
All right. So 2 of the 3 are correct. So I will give you, let's say, 4 points out of 7 that you could have got. But the other correct answers are Jimi Hendrix Experience. Electric Ladyland is Jimi Hendrix Experience. And Imagine Dragons, yes, of course. Night Vision, Smoke and Mirrors. And Beatles, of course. Yellow Submarine being the big giveaway. Radiohead with OK Computers. Perfect. So for question number 9, 2.5 points for Nothing But Funk and 4 points for connectors. Awesome. Great job, guys. Let's go back to the wall. Next pick is for the connectors.
Let's go number 2.
Oh, I think it's connectors pick, right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, you want number 2, John? Let's go to number 2. Number 2.
All right. Nice.
Cool.
Good team spirit. All right. Here's question number 2. X was first reported by LA-based celebrity news website TMZ. Doctors at UCLA communicated that at 2:26 on 25th June 2009, and TMZ announced it 18 minutes later. LA Times confirmed it a while back. The news spread quickly, causing websites to slow down and crash from user overload. TMZ and LA Times had outages. Google initially thought that they were under a DDoS attack. So they blocked the search altogether for that thing that was happening for 30 minutes. Twitter reported a crash, as did Wikipedia on the same day. What was this event that happened on 25th June 2009?
Okay. Wow. 2009.
Dr. Ronald Reagan, UCLA Medical Center.
First reported by LA-based magazine TMZ, then LA Times. Of course, it was all after the doctors at Ronald Reagan UCLA communicated something.
Someone was there.
Michael Jackson's dead.
Someone was there.
Yeah, someone died.
Yeah,
And huge someone. MJ.
Michael Jackson.
Michael
maybe.
Jackson.
So-
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. I
One thing
think
is
that the dates are okay.
something
Lit-
related. So
Yeah, but
maybe
we're going to say yeah.
Michael Jackson.
The event is Michael Jackson's death.
Is that your final answer?
This is our final answer.
That is correct. That was happened on 25th June 2009. The entire internet broke in some way, shape, or form because everybody was searching, what happened to MJ, what happened to MJ, and that's the event that we're talking about, Michael Jackson's death. Question number two, 10 points to connectors for that amazing guess. And we go back to the wall for nothing but funk.
But they stole number 2 from me, so we should get some credit there.
Thank you very much.
Connectors, you should pick a number for John then. John and Peter.
Yeah, yeah.
No, please go ahead.
Number 10.
All right, question number 10. X, who wrote Y, was a close friend of J.R.R. Tolkien, the author of Lord of the Rings. Both of them served in the English faculty at Oxford and were active in a group called the Inklings. Now, these Inklings were an informal literary discussion group which lasted for over 2 decades. They basically talked about fiction, encouraged the writing of fantasy. As was typical for groups at that point, it was all male. X is also noted for his other work of fiction such as Screwtape Letters and the Space Trilogy. Who is X, who was a close friend of J.R.R. Tolkien, and what did he write? Identify X and Y.
So C.S. Lewis is the author. Yeah, Screwtape Letters. He's written several books. I've gone
I'm
blank.
here for moral support, John.
You don't know any C.S. Lewis books? Mere Christianity is one of them. That's all I can think of. So, yeah, I'll say C.S. Lewis and Mere Christianity.
Final answer?
Yes.
All right, so C.S. Lewis is correct. But while that is also correct, Mere Christianity, but just like J.R.R. Tolkien also wrote other books like The Hobbit, but we're talking about The Lord of the Rings as this most famous one. So we go to connectors if they can guess what is the book that C.S. Lewis wrote for some points.
There's a lion there. Is it Narnia?
Maybe.
C.S. Lewis, I remember him, but I'm not pretty sure. What are you thinking about?
I don't know. It's another film related with the Extraordinarios.
Yeah, but that's the Harry Potter one.
Yes, that's I will go with.
Yeah?
Yeah, I will go with Nadia.
We're going with Narnia, the Tales of Narnia.
Okay, final answer?
Yeah.
All right, I'll give that to you. It's officially called Chronicles of Narnia, but
yeah, I knew that as soon as you went away, it's like it's Narnia.
Yeah, and the
Sorry,
image
Dale.
is like, as Sean mentions, the biggest clue, right? That's Aslan at
It
the
is.
C.S.
Yeah.
Lewis Square.
I should have known.
Yeah, awesome. But yeah, good guess, John, on the C.S. Lewis. So question number 10, we get 5 points for nothing but funk. And since it was a steal, I'll give 3 points to the connectors for Narnia. All right, and we go back to the wall for connectors to pick.
You go ahead.
4 and 8, 2 questions.
Question number 8.
All right, question number 8 is here. During World War One, X1 helped develop mobile X-ray units called Little X, which were used on the battlefield to help doctors diagnose injuries. X2 also helped X1 with the same. Now, X1 is the first woman to be entered in Pantheon in Paris. X2 was the Undersecretary of Scientific Research in 1936, France. Pictures are also given. Identify these two women.
Now,
Any hints?
and I'm a little bit lost here, but Marie Curie, no,
Sure.
because of Ray X. Which is better. Dr. Science nature. She died because of radiation and stuff, right? And the other one I don't have a clue. X2 I don't know which one is X1 or X2. You
Oh,
know.
no.
Oh, to clarify, the first picture is X1, the second picture is X2.
Yeah, cool. Thank you very much.
You can say the same for the two of them.
Yeah, exactly. The same. Okay, so we're taking a guess here, and we only have one. Marie Curie might be X1, and
Okay.
X2 we don't have her.
Oh, we can say Marie Curie too.
Marie Curie too, yeah, just in case.
No.
There we go.
Okay.
X-
Any guesses on X2?
Oof. I'm blank.
That's all right. So we'll move on to nothing but funk. X1 is correct. X1 is Marie Curie. We are talking about Marie Curie and her X-ray units. They were called little Curies, after which they used to do the diagnosis. But we go to John and Theo if they can identify who X2 was.
I don't know who the second one is.
I don't know either.
Only thing I can think of is Louis Pasteur, so I don't know his wife because I think she was involved with him as well. But I don't remember her first name.
Any guesses?
Let's say Pasteur. I don't remember her first name.
That's right. Not Pasteur. We'll close the question. Actually, I could do another round with this because there are 5 points up for grabs. But let's see, what's the hint? I mean, it's the hint is so easy to understand. The moment I say it, you'll get it. So I'll just close the question and I'll give the hint and see if for 0 points if you guys want to guess. This X2 is literally X1's daughter. Do you know Marie Curie's daughter's name? Who was also a Nobel laureate.
They have Marie Curie's daughter.
That's all right. We'll close the question. I'll give 5 points for question number 8 to the connectors for the correct crack of Marie Curie. X2 is Irene Curie, Marie Curie's daughter, the most famous Nobel laureate family of 5 Nobel laureates in the same family. Marie Curie had 2, her husband had 1, her daughter had 1, and then her other daughter's husband had 1. They had like 5 Nobel prizes in the same family, which is crazy. But yeah, Irene Curie and Marie Curie were the 2 X1 and X2 for question number 8. We go back to the wall, and John, I guess you automatically get question number 4. Here is the question. Neil deGrasse Tyson sent me quite a snarky email saying that at time of year in that position in the Atlantic, when Dash is frozen and staring up at the stars, that is not the star field she would have seen. And with my reputation as a perfectionist, I should have known that and put this right star field in. This quote is about a 3D re-release of a movie in 2012, originally released in 1997. Name the movie and who said the quote, director.
I think it is Titanic. You think?
I don't have any suggestions, so
All right. So I
I'm
think
so
it's
helpful this time.
yeah, I think it's Titanic. And who was the director?
James Cameron.
Let's go with that. So Titanic,
Okay,
James
final
Cameron.
answer?
Yes.
That is correct. Titanic and
Nice,
James
let's go.
Cameron is
Yeah,
the right
point
answer.
for me.
Excellent, Theo. Excellent.
full 10 points for nothing but funk on that question. It's actually very interesting story because like Neil deGrasse Tyson for years kept saying that when Rose lies on a plank of wood in the ocean, the sky that uh, James Cameron showed was incorrect. That's not what the sky was at that point. And he kept saying that in interviews, and one day met James Cameron and told him. And when he did the re-release of the movie in 3D, he actually fixed the sky,
Hmm.
so got the coordinates from Neil deGrasse Tyson and fixed it and then put that in the new Titanic movie. Awesome. So great crack, great teamwork. One person knowing one answer, the other person knowing the other.
Yep, that's
Full
what we're
10
here for.
points for question number 4 for nothing but funk. And with that, we come to the end of the main rounds and come to the speed rounds. Awesome. So while Sarika does the score calculation, it looks like a very close quiz. I'm pretty sure the speed rounds will definitely make a big difference. Let me give you a quick hint about what speed round is. I will set 2 minutes on the clock, and there are 10 questions that you have to answer. With each question that I show, you have to say the answer and say lock or pass. So if you say lock, that's your final answer. Then I reveal the answer, then showing you what the points you get are. So if it's a correct answer, you get 3 points. If not a correct answer, zero, and we move on to the next question. Understand that you have to pace yourself accordingly. So you have 10 questions under 2 minutes. You can't go back because I've already shown you the answer to the previous question. All right. Any doubts? Any questions?
Lots of
Of course,
doubts,
those
but no
questions
questions.
will be much more simpler, but a little more trickier as well.
Let's do it.
Okay. Awesome. So this is the connectors pick. So I would let connectors pick whether they want to go for speed round 1 or speed round 2.
What should we do?
I prefer the second one.
Yeah, speed round 2.
All right, speed round 2. Let me set up 2 minutes on the clock. As I mentioned, each correct answer 3 points. And the moment we start, I will start the timer. You have to say lock if you want me to lock the answer. If you want me to pass, just say pass. All right, are you guys
Go.
ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's begin. The first question is here. Oh, you said speed round 2, right? I accidentally went to
Yeah.
speed round 1. Wait a second, speed round 2. And let's go. Formula of Newton's second law of motion.
E equal to MC
Square.
square.
You have to say lock or pass.
Yeah.
Look.
Okay, it's F is equal to ma. Stage name of Peter Jean Hernandez.
Peter Hernandez. I don't know. Pass.
Pass.
Pass. Bruno Mars. Who is considered the father of Western philosophy?
No.
Pass.
Okay, Socrates. Who played Phoebe in Friends?
What's her name?
Oh,
I don't know.
I've seen her friend for years, but now I cannot remember.
Exactly. Lisa Kudrow, or something like that, right? Look.
You have to say lock or pass. Lock.
Lock.
All right. Largest artery in human body is named?
Aorta.
Yeah.
Out. I don't remember. Out. Look. I don't
All
remember
right,
the name.
aorta, which is
yes,
correct.
it was-
Yeah, the aorta.
Which metal is liquid at room temperature?
Mercury.
Mercury. Look.
Mercury. What species is Loki revealed to be in MCU?
Ice giant.
Look.
All right, frost giant. Name of the first animal in space.
The
Sheep.
The dog. No, dog.
Dog?
Dog or monkey? Because dog. Like
Dog. Look.
dog. Look.
Name. Sorry, name.
Leica. Look.
Yeah. Look.
All right, Laika. Who painted Sistine Chapel?
That's
Rafael.
Rafael or Michelangelo? No.
Look.
Rafael. Look.
One second.
Michelangelo is the right answer, but we close. That's all right. So you guys got Lisa Kudrow correct. You got Aorta correct. You got Mercury correct. And I won't give you full 3 points for Frost Giant because it's not Ice Giant, it's technically called Frost Giant. I'll give you 1.5 points for that. And Laika correct. So you get 3, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.5 points in the speed round 2. Great job, guys. I think started a little slow, but then picked up some speed.
We picked up, yes. Cool.
Yes, perfect. So Sarika, 13.5 points for the connectors for speed round 2. And now it's nothing but funk on the spot. Are you guys ready? All right, ready? Same rules. You have to say lock or pass. All right, let's begin. Speed round 1. Let's go. Which DC character was the first Robin?
I don't know. Pass.
Dick Grayson, Japanese art of shaping miniature trees.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
I can't think of the name of it. I know it plain as day. I don't know. We're gonna have to pass.
You guys want to pass? Pass? Okay, on Zach. What Newton's third law of motion?
Oh, each motion have the same force and the opposite direction. Oh. But I don't know the short version.
I don't either.
You guys want to pass?
E equals MC squared is the only one I know. And that's gravity. So A equals FM.
No, it's every action has equal and opposite reaction.
Oh.
We go to the next one. Stage name of Reginald Kenneth Dwight. "30 seconds, guys."
Yeah. I don't know. Pass.
Pass. Okay, Elton John. Which bird can fly backwards?
Hummingbird. Lock.
Hummingbird is correct. Closest galaxy to Milky Way.
Andromeda. Lock.
Andromeda is correct. Largest bone in human body.
Femur. Lock.
That is correct. Who plays Sheldon in Big Bang Theory?
I don't know.
An actor.
All right.
Yeah. Sajid Nair.
It's Jim Parsons, but yeah. All right. So we got hummingbird correct, we got Andromeda correct, and we got femur correct, or the thigh bone. So 9 point, no, 3, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 points for nothing but funk for speed round 1, Sarika.
Thank you, John.
And
Yeah,
with
no,
that,
thank
we
you, Teo.
come to the end of the round. Sarika, are the scores updated? Can we directly move on to the score sheet?
Mhm.
Can you just confirm? I don't know if Sarika is available. Sarika, are you there?
Yes, I'm there, Sajid.
You are.
I think the
Okay,
score is
okay,
updated.
okay.
Yeah, you can check once.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. So we'll
Score
directly
is
jump
very
to the
close.
score slide. We'll just double check on my list as well. Question number 1, 10 points to nothing but funk. That is correct. Second, 10 points to connectors. Correct.
No way.
Third, 7.
Wow.
Fourth, 10. 1.5 and 5, which is correct again. Sixth, 5 points. That is correct. Question number 7, 5 points. 8, 5 points. Question 9, 4 points and 2.5 points. Again, correct. Question 10, 5. Question 10, we had 5 points for nothing but funk, Sarika. Question number 10 was C.S. Lewis. So question number 10, there are 5 points for nothing but funk and 3 points for...
Okay, I did upload it. Okay.
Yeah, it's the other. Yeah, connectors, you have to give 3.
Okay.
Perfect. There you go. Speed round 1, connectors get... speed round 2, connectors get 13.5, and speed round 1, nothing but funk gets 9 points. and oof, very close match.
Crazy close.
Looks like oof,
Yes.
in the very shortest of margin. Looks like nothing but funk. You have moved on to the next round.
Yeah.
John did it again.
No.
Congratulations.
Thank
Great
you.
game, Fede and Alvaro.
Yeah, thank
Connectors
you.
played
Great
beautifully.
going.
I think this is the closest match we've had this season, with one question literally changing the game. Played
Speed round
beautifully
was a
on
game
the speed
changer,
round.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Speed round
Played
was a game
beautifully on the
changer.
speed round. But
definitely was
yeah,
a game
awesome.
changer.
Just double check the total, Sarika. I'm not double checking the total, but
I'm
I'm
trying with
hoping this is the final total. And congratulations, nothing but funk. You move on to the next round.
Congrats.
And Fede and Alvaro, great game. The connectors
Yes, great game,
made
guys.
it to
Fantastic.
quarterfinals, but yeah, that's
Great
where
game
the
for you too. You know, it was a pleasure.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, same here. Same here. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
great. Congratulations, Theo and John. You move on to semifinals. You'll be fighting, I believe, guessing gurus in the semifinals. And yeah, I think let me just quickly share my screen and share the rest of the fixtures as well. We have two matches coming up next week or this week actually. Day after tomorrow, we have Voltec 8080 fighting with Hamburg Drop Beer Club. That's on 6th March. That's round 11. And then round 12, the defending finalists, G Avengers, the MVPs, Robert and Rodney, or Rodney's sub, we'll see depending on Rodney's health. Fight it out with the underdogs, Alok and Akhilesh. That's on 10th of March. And yeah, after that, we will have all the four semifinalists, and then we'll play the final rounds of the game. Once again, congratulations, John and Theo. Thank you, Fred and Alvaro. We'll see you next season, hopefully.
Yes.
Phoenix
Thank you,
Atlassian
everyone.
Community, for you. You can check the recording, but yeah, the Nothing But Funk team has moved on to the next round. Congratulations, guys. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.
Congratulations.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much for
Everyone.
having us.
Thank
See
you.
you next season.
Yeah,
See you
bye-bye.
guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.